Hello and welcome to another tutorial video for InPlay Online, and this video is all about the timeline. So as you can see, we have a timeline open at the moment, and what we're going to do in this video is just basically work through all of the functionality that is possible with this particular timeline when on InPlay Online. So firstly, you can see here that the game has been coded. So if I was to click on one of these actions, so for example, if we click here, you can see by clicking on the individual instances in the timeline, the clips play in the player, but also we have the relevant information for that clip on the right hand side. So it tells us what the clip is, if there's any labels, when the clip occurred, and then we've also got the space for any notes or drawings too. So if I was to click on a different clip over here, clicked on this corner clip, you can see it's updated here, and it is also updated here as well. So you've seen there clicking on individual clips just one by one, but what we can also do is enter a sequence of clips. So instead of clicking one after the other, we can just click on the full row if we want to. So if we want to watch all of the shots on target, we can just click shot on target here, and you can see again the video play is updated, this is updated, and now it's playing the first shot on target. So what will happen is this clip will play. So there's a shot on target saved by the goalkeeper, and it will automatically skip to the next one. You can see it's jumped here. It's actually a corner in this case. So it's jumped to the next shot on target, which we'll see in a second. And then it will, after this one, move to the one after this. So we'll see this one just to double check. There we go, saved again by the goalkeeper. So if we want to now skip through them, we can go back to that one with this button. We can go to the next one with this button, and we can restart the current with the button in the middle. So we can restart that one there. So we can just go through, and as I'm going through, you can see this cursor here on the timeline, this white cursor. This is going and aligning itself with the clip in question. So as I go through, you can see it's jumped across, and again it's jumped all the way to the end there. So that is how you would view clips. So you can do them by clicking one by one, or you can enter into that sequence. Now if I just show you this cursor again now, you can see this moves the whole video as well. So we can drag this and we can get to any point in the video that we want to get to. So I just pause the video real quick. Now what I'm going to do is, let's say we want to go in and look at this penalty area entry a little bit closer. So if I drag this here and then just use the zoom icon here, so we can just zoom in, you can see how easy that is. I'm just dragging this slider and I'm going in, and you can actually see the label within the clip in the timeline as well. So once we're zoomed in, we can use the buttons here to go to the right. So you can see I'm moving across, or I can also just drag and slide this left and right to get to the point that I want to go to. So wherever I zoom in, wherever my cursor is, should I say, that is where the zoom will take me in. So if I'm over here, so after what's this, 1 hour and 7 into the video, if I zoom in, it's going to take me right into that particular point, right there where my cursor is. So that's the zoom icon there. Now if I go in, while I'm in there, I'll show you how you can quickly change the length of clips. So you can see as you get close to the edge, you can just drag these and make them shorter or make them longer, depending on how much you want to show in that particular clip. So that is how you would do that. And then what you can also do, if you want to add another clip in the timeline, aside from using your tagging panel, if you just hold down the option key and then drag, you can create a brand new clip wherever you want. So you see I'm holding the option key and I'm just dragging in whichever row I want to add a clip into. So nice and easy. So what I'll do is I'll actually delete them new ones because they're not proper clips. So if I click here, I can hit the delete button. So I can delete, and I'm prompted just to double check that I'm happy to delete them. So I'm going to delete these ones that I've just added in, nice and easily. And then we'll focus on a few more buttons and options that we have with this timeline. So I'm going to zoom right back out. So the first thing here we've got on the left, we can reorder the rows by alphabetical order, just there, and we can order them by color, which in this case is a bit redundant. They're all the same, but we can do and group the colors together here. We can also custom drag and drop these into whichever order we want, just by holding and kind of dragging them up or down. And if we double click into one of these, we can actually change the name of them. So you can see I've added an S on there, so we've changed the name and we just hit enter, and that's basically saved that new name for that particular row. So we've spoken about the zoom, we've spoken about the left and right arrows. Now this is how to merge clips. So there's a full video on this separately, but if you did want to merge any clips that are overlapping, you can use this button here. So all you would do is select the particular row that you want to merge the clips in. So if I select the corner row, you can see this is now not actually clickable because I don't have any overlapping clips in this row. So the system recognizes if there's any clips that are overlapping, and if there are any in the row that you've selected or rows that you've selected, you'll be able to click this and it will simply merge them together. But there is a separate video on that which you can check out in the list of tutorial videos. So the next one, again, there's another video on this, so we won't focus too much, but you can basically subtract or add time to the start or end of your clip to extend the clip or shorten the clip, and also nudge all of the clips left or all of the clips right, depending on what time you want each of the clips to start. So then moving further, we've got an option to duplicate rows. So if we wanted to make another copy basically of this row here, we would select the row, click on the row to select it, and then click on this button just here, and you can see we have attacking free kick copy right at the bottom, which if we wanted to, we can drag up, and we can also change the name as I've showed you before. So that's how you would do that. And if we want to delete that row or delete any row, we would just click to select and then click the little delete icon. And again, it says here, are we sure you want to delete these 6 tags? Yes, we do. And then you can see that is removed straight away from the actual timeline. So there's other ways to create clips too. So again, there are separate videos on this, so I won't go into them too much, but this is where you can record a clip by clicking the record button. And here is the one where you can enter the start and end time of a clip, and that will be added to the timeline. Very straightforward. So the delete one we've looked at, exporting an XML just here, which there's a separate video on this, but effectively that will give you an XML which you're able to use in third-party software, or again, upload at a later date back into InPlay. And these are the buttons that we used to navigate through the clip. So I'll show you them again. If we click on corners just here, we can go to the next corner and the next corner or the previous corner. So very easy to navigate through the actual clips. And so this has been the timeline. So you can see lots of different options here, and each of these actually comes with a separate video if you want to go into more detail. So be sure to check out the rest of the tutorial videos. If you have any questions, please email support@in-playonline.com. So thanks again for watching, and enjoy using InPlay Online.